Not only are the scores even, but you can see these two fencers are pretty evenly matched in terms of speed, using very similar tools in their toolbox. Just manages to sneak in that cut to the leg. Puts Lauren up by 1 point. That was a beautiful Zornord in, and a cutting down the blade, coming into a thrust into the core. And that will give her 3 points to win and end the match. After both of the fencers being pretty hesitant, coming in, throwing a lot of cuts to the hand, parries and reposts, cuts to the outside into limbs. That was a nice, decisive way to end the action.
All right, so we had a technical glitch. It'll be updating in a moment. Yep. Yeah, for everyone who found their way back to the feed, welcome back. We are currently working on getting our network connection stabilized. It just all of a sudden took a crash. Gotta love technology. I'm not entirely sure who we're watching right now. I'm not. I couldn't fully hear you. Here's my scorecard. Tier C winning. Pool 1. Is this in? Are we in pool 1?
Fencer on the right must be Sophie Rathman. There we go. And we've got the HUD info back up just as that match closes out. Sophie taking the win, 9-3. Next match will be Emmeline Johnson in teal, Jessica Fox in orange. And then there'll be one more match after that to close out this particular pool. Oh, never mind. Quite a few more matches in this. So right now we've got Jessica Fox and Emmeline Johnson.
Yep.
Mentioned before, Emmeline coming in from the SCA. Within the SCA, you've got a couple different versions of fencing that occurs. They've got their armored or heavy combat fencers who typically utilize rattan and half or mid-level, mid-weight armor. Not quite what you see with either Harness Fectin or Bow Hurt. Works out to be somewhere in between the two. We also have their rapier style fencing, and then there's a heavier version of their rapier fencing, which they call cut and thrust. And in that, they do teach longsword arts with fencing. Though the calibration of strikes is typically a little bit less than what we see within the generalized HEMA environment.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anyone pulls punches in the SCA, but they're definitely a lot more controlled in how they hit.
Yep.
They've been around long enough to remember that we all have day jobs.
That's right. Until you get to the heavy field, that is.
Right, yeah. I've got a few friends in that field, and boy, do they love their bruises.
I still remember a wrap shot bruise of mine that was probably the size of a dinner plate. That was right around the time I decided I was going to stop fencing heavy in the SCA and come over to HEMA.
I can't say our armor's any cheaper.
Oh, no.
But there is a distinctly fewer instances of your armor being held up by duct tape.
Absolutely. Actually, that's one of the nice things about the HEMA community. The gear has come along so far
Oh, for
within
sure.
the last 10, 15 years. It's impressive.
Yeah, it has gotten a lot better.
Okay, great cut